Hi, Hedwig.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, can you tell me what is geometry?
So, geometry is one of the branches of math that deals with shapes, lines, points, planes, line segments, ray angles, polygons,
And properties of figure.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, some polygons are actually
Okay. Okay then.
shapes. So yeah,
So can you tell me what is point?
point. It's just a dot. It does not have length, width, or
Or
what do you call that? Height. Of course, it doesn't have a height. So, it just specifies an exact location. For example, imagine that you're going to a place, and this is the map. And these are the surrounding areas. This dot represents where you are supposed to be.
where you're supposed to go.
Yeah? Or where could you be, or where others could be.
Okay.
So, well, it's kind of like that. But how do we write it? I'll show you.
Okay.
From what I saw in my math book, it's like this. This is just an example.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if this is it.
That's correct. Okay. Even your example, it's a good one. And then what is
Maps
a
are
line?
good one. Line, well, it's pre-related to dots. If you connect two dots or make multiple dots connect each other, it's equals to a line. I can't draw it. I think like I'm running out of tint or something, but there's tint, so here it is. A line. This is an example of a diagonal line. There's also a horizontal line
Okay.
and vertical line.
All right.
There are also curved lines, but I won't show it to you.
Okay. So what is line segment then?
A line segment, because it's basically a line as well, but here's the main difference.
Okay.
Line, it seems like lines never have an ending, but this is a line segment. It has two endpoints. Notice the 2 points, meaning it has an ending. So basically, it's like that.
Because you put a point
Yeah.
at the end of each line.
Yeah.
That's why.
And later you might get confused, but it's not real confusing for me though.
Okay. So how about ray?
Oh, that's it. Ray, it has an endpoint in one direction, and you never know where
So-
the other side is
Okay.
going.
Okay then. So how about plane?
A plane, well, it doesn't have a shape, and if I'm not mistaken, it's two-dimensional. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
It says it has no shape, so this is what I did.
Yes,
No
and
shape.
it has a flat surface.
Surface. Yeah, and here's an example of a plane.
Good job.
Yeah, it symbolizes more of the plane. P-L-A-I-N, but yeah,
Okay. So how about we moved on to the
we move because we haven't moved
Okay.
yet.
We move on to kinds
What?
of lines.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Okay, so can you tell me what are the kinds of lines, and then can you draw it as well?
Yeah.
And then show it to us.
There's two kinds of lines that, well, are kind of confusing. But yeah, the others. I'm not talking about the curved lines and the straight lines. This is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just taking a pretty long time.
No, it's fine.
So, here are the lines.
Okay, what do you call the first one that you draw?
It's a parallel line. It's
Okay.
also called a parallel line.
Why is it called parallel line?
Well, I'm not sure if I should say this, but like they say about parallel universes,
Mm-hmm.
most of the things are parallel, but this is more parallel to
So,
each other.
what is it in math?
It's like two lines,
Mm-hmm.
and they never meet.
Oh,
No matter how long they are extended, they never intersect.
good job. So, what are the second one that you draw then? Let me.
The second one
Can you show it to us? Can you show
is
it to
the
us?
intersecting line.
Intersecting line.
They meet,
Oh,
and they sometimes form an X.
okay.
But,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's all I could say. Next
All right then.
is the confusing one. The perpendicular.
Okay.
Perpendicular forms a right angle, which we'll later on talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So, these kinds of lines
Those are the kinds of lines.
yeah, they're pretty similar to perpendicular lines, but
okay.
not exactly. They just meet.
Okay.
Two lines meet.
Okay.
So,
So now,
did you notice something here?
what?
There's a box.
It means.
If there's a box, it means there is. I mean, it is an
Eh.
intersecting. But if it doesn't have, that means it's a perpendicular line. It's kind of getting dark here.
Okay. Okay. So now we moved on to angles.
We haven't moved on.
Now we're gonna move on.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
should have
okay.
said move. But
What
yeah, okay.
is angles?
Okay. Angles are basically just rays connected to each other. So, I'll give you an example of a ray.
Okay.
Yeah. There, and since I've shown you this,
Mhm.
I might have to tell you what kind
Okay.
of angle is this.
Okay. Next one. That's the next one that I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the 4 kinds of angles?
Yeah.
And then write it down and draw it, and then show it to us.
The first thing
Thank
that I've drawn, the first angle I've drawn is
Is
an acute.
why is it called acute?
Well, it doesn't have any reasons for its name, but it measures below 90 degrees.
Oh.
Below 90 degrees.
Okay.
Even one.
Okay. So it means less than 90 degrees, right?
Yeah,
The next one would be
the right
what?
right angle.
Can you show it to us?
Yeah, it's like the perpendicular line that I showed you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Right angles are angles that measure exactly at 90 degrees. So,
Okay. Next one.
prepare to be amazed joke.
Okay. Then
Wait. I'm making it.
yeah, it's fine.
Then
It doesn't have to be perfect though, cause
everyone makes mistakes
Yes.
except for Jesus
yeah,
and God.
correct.
And this is the obtuse. You can't see the difference of right
Mm-hmm.
and
So what is the
Obtuse.
difference between right angle and then obtuse angle?
that's it. Notice something. Did you notice something?
Can you show?
The obtuse is more slant.
Mhm.
Actually, it is slant, while the right, it's not in a slant position.
It's like a perfect letter L, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you mean uppercase?
Okay.
That's what I call.
Yeah,
that's what we
uppercase
call
of
it
L.
now.
And then, what is the
final.
measurement of that, or measure?
It weighs more than, it measures
More?
more than 90 degrees, but lesser than 180.
Okay then. And then the last
Is
um
the straight
angle
angle?
is the
Straight angle.
okay. Can you draw it for me? Or for us, rather?
I've also shown this in the part where we talk about the basic geometry. What-
Yeah. Okay, and then?
This is the straight. It measures exactly at 180 degrees.
Okay.
I wonder if there were more
Okay, then. So those are the basic?
parts of geometry. There
Geometry.
are also polygons, but
Yeah.
we won't be talking about it because my teacher hasn't taught it about it
Okay.
because of the quarantine.
So-
But bye, guys.
Thank you.